guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I went onto my social medias and asked you guys to ask me some questions, and I'm off to the side because I'm going to be putting the questions right here somewhere. If you see anything in the background, please comment down below and let me know because I'm shook. We'll get into that in a little bit, but if you're interested in these Q&A juicy questions that I got, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I want to start off by saying that I cannot remember the last time I did a sit-down video, since all my videos from the past few videos I've been posting have been pre-recorded. I don't remember when I actually sat down in front of the camera and actually talked. But earlier, or a little while ago, I did mention that if you see anything in the background, let me know because I'm shook. I just want to play something for you guys because I'm convinced that my house is haunted. Well, not haunted, but I'm scared. I've been feeling a few, like somebody staring at me, just a few things, little things, but I'm very easily paranoid, and this happened the other day. I'm going to go ahead and roll that clip. So that happened. I was in my workroom, which is where I am now because I'm currently working, but it's very slow. So I was working and I was on the phone and I hear something fall and I'm like, what the heck? So I start whispering, but like I have okay guys, I'm sorry about that. So my vibe is totally off now. I just finished crying, so that bang just happened again, but this time it wasn't from a picture. I don't know what it was from. I looked back on my camera and I didn't see anything. I called my cousin and we were talking, and I had called Domingo, but he didn't answer because he's working. I started crying. I called my brother-in-law, and he was kind of trying to calm me down, I guess. I don't know, he was just talking to me. And then I called my cousin back again because I had her on FaceTime. And when we were on FaceTime, I heard someone say, like, who? But like in a who, like coming from like out there, and she heard it too, and I turned and she was like, someone's talking, and I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I heard something right before you turned, and I was like, yeah, I heard whatever, and she's like, yeah, I heard it too. But yeah, back to what happened that day. So that picture fell and my vibe is just off right now, but I promise when I do the questions my vibe's gonna change because it's not talking about this anymore. But so I heard the bang and I started whispering on my call because I didn't know what it was because my brother-in-law was asleep in his room. And like when I finished the call, I went out there and I was like, nothing's, like, what was that? And then like I look at like his mom's picture because we have a collage, and she had drew like an L because her name was Lucia for Domingo, and that fell, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I need to see how this fell because of how I've been feeling about like everything that's been happening. So I checked and like it fell like the way it fell, right? It fell forward, jumped off the table, fell down. But then I was like, it was on a nail. I was so positive it was on a nail. And then Domingo's like, no, it's not on a nail. It's on a sticky thing. So we checked. Like, he was like, it's not sticky anymore. It's whatever, whatever. debunked, right? He debunked it. It's like, okay, cool. But like, what just happened? And like that who I heard, I don't know how to explain that. And since I'm by myself and I'm working, like I can't really get away from it. I have to stay here because I'm working, but it just sucks because I'm the only one home right now. But yeah, I'm gonna totally change the mood, reset the vibe, and I will be right back to go ahead and start answering those questions. Okay, so getting on with today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and start answering the questions that I've received. Answering the questions that I received. There you go. The first question was, if you could change one thing, what would it be? And I honestly feel like that would be my weight, just because I'm not happy with the way I look right now, but I'm already fixing that. So we will see a fitness journey one day on this channel. Okay, now for the next question, give me one moment. Who's your favorite sister? So I have two sisters. We are all V's. I have Valerie and Vanessa, and then me. Okay, so here's the thing. First, I don't have favorites. Now I understand what my mom meant when she said that she doesn't have favorites. But they're my sisters. Now, I'm closer to Vanessa, right? So, it's fair to say she's my favorite because I'm closer to her. But she gets on my fucking nerves. Period! Gets on my nerves. So quick. Valerie, I don't really talk to her, but I don't talk to her. I just don't. We don't talk. But like when we do, I mean, we're cool. I would say Vanessa, I guess, because we're closer. We talk all the time. FaceTimes me. We text. Okay, next question. What do you use for your nails? The clear part. And how do you do them? Okay, so my nails, they are polygel nails. So I have my box right here for the video. I bought this off of Amazon. It's the Beatles Extend Your Nails. It's polygel. Oh, you can actually see my nails now. And what it is, my box is a mess because I use this, but so it comes with, and I'm just gonna walk you through the process. It comes with instructions, but you put your base coat on. This is a base coat. Can't see because my face. So you put your base coat on, and then you cure it with the UV light that it does come with. It also comes with the wire. So you cure it, and then once you do that, it also comes with the tool you need. It comes with, depending on the colors you choose, I chose the nude. So I got clear, white, natural pink, dark pink, bean red, and skin tone. So it comes with 6 colors. And then your nail forms. So you have the more squarish coffin, and then you have your oval almond. So these are more round in the tip, and then these are more square in the tip, which you can't really see because it's not focusing that much. And then it comes with the instructions. So you apply the base, you put it on, you smear it, you get your what is it called, solution, and then you just fill it in, you know, form your nail, and then you just cure it. Next question is, if you have any best friends, how do you feel about them? So I'm trying to figure out how to say this. So I have a best friend. Her name's Marisela, and we have been friends, or best friends, since sophomore year of high school, and I've already been graduated for 5 years, so that's 8 years. We've had a few off and ons, I'd say, like right after school, right after we got out of school, but we've recently like re-clicked and we've been hanging out, or we talk all the time. But she's very busy. She has 3 kids. She's an amazing mom. I really love her. I understand she's busy, so this time that we're not talking is perfectly fine with me, because she works overnight and she has her fiance who is also helping her with the kids. But how I feel about her, I'm very proud of her for how far she's come. She deserves everything that she gets. And yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of about how I feel about her. I mean, I'm very happy for her. We don't really talk all the time because she works overnight. Her schedule actually just changed a few weeks ago, so we haven't really been talking that much, but I mean, I'm very happy for her, and I love her. So yeah. Next question is, what family member do you hold close to your heart? Let's see. So I'm not really close to my family. I don't really think I've ever been. Maybe when I was like younger, of course, but like as I started getting older, I kind of just started drifting away from like overall family, not just like immediate family, like overall family. But I feel, I mean, I guess it's pretty basic, but like the way I would take it would be like my mom and my grandma, just because my grandma's older. I'm an emotional person. I don't like the thought of death, and like those are the 2 main like people in my life. And I don't want to lose my mom. That's one thing that I don't want to happen, and that's one thing that I'm scared to do. Me and my mom have had plenty of ups and downs, and plenty of fights that I've had with myself over my mom and how I was growing up. But well, like high school years, and like pretty much high school, I guess. But those are the 2 main people that I hold close to my heart in my family, just because they were the ones who taught me in a way. Like my mom is my mom, so of course she taught me, even though I feel some ways. And then my grandma, of course, my grandma was the one who I would be with growing up and stuff. She would be the one taking care of us. So I mean, I'm very emotional, so I got kind of emotional, and I don't know if that's going to be the only emotional thing that I'm going to get emotional for. But next question is, who's your favorite nephew or niece? And I don't like these type of questions. Again, I don't have favorites. Gosh, I have 4. I have 2 nieces and 2 nephews. Age, or like oldest to youngest, is Zoeli, Isaiah, Zinai, and Zikael. I swear I love them all. I do. I swear they all are a pain in the butt. They are. But I just don't see them a lot. I feel, again, I'm closer to Isaiah because I'm with Vanessa a lot of the times, but I'm never like around Valerie, so I feel like that makes me be closer to her kids when they actually come around. Zoeli is the firstborn, and Isaiah is the first boy, and Zikael is the baby, and Zinai is the middle child. So no matter how I word it or how I think about it, like I literally cannot think of a favorite. Like I don't have a favorite. Like I literally love them all the same, and Like, I never thought that that was possible. But it's just like, people would think Isaiah is my favorite because we're always together and we're always together. And then when I'm with Valerie's kids, which is Zoeli, Zinai, and Zikael, I'm like, they're all four of them are my kids. I can't choose. That's very hard. I have to forfeit that question. I cannot answer that question. Next question. When did you lose your virginity? Next question. When I was 16, it was to Domingo, of course. TMI. I don't know if that's TMI. It was a question that was asked. But yeah, I was 16. I was a senior in high school. Next question. What's the most embarrassing thing you did while drunk? Oh my God. Do I have to answer these truthfully? Like, can I lie? Like, oh my God. I mean, I've been with Domingo since high school, and since I actually started drinking. So like, I've never had like a drunk call my ex or anything like that, because I've never been like single while drinking, because I know that's a thing, like that's a thing that single people do. So I've never done that. Okay, so one time I wasn't even drunk though, so I guess that doesn't really count. It doesn't count, so I can still take that to the grave because I wasn't drunk when that happened. The only thing I can think of was for Domingo's niece's sweet 16. Jalen, if you're watching this, hi. But for her sweet 16, I got really drunk and we were, well, we as in me, Domingo, and my cousin, Alessandra. If you're watching this, hey. When we got back home, I threw up all over the restroom. We were in an apartment. It was Domingo's brother's apartment, and we lived with him, and we had the master bedroom. So it was our bed, mine and Domingo's bed, and then the restroom was over here, and the closet was like in the restroom area. And I was getting up in the middle of the night to go throw up, and I couldn't make it one or two more steps to the toilet, and I threw up all over the wall, and they woke up, and then I ended up throwing up on the floor, and then throwing up in the toilet, and then Alessandra woke up. I call her Allie, we call her Allie. Allie woke up, and she had to throw up, so she went outside. I don't want to say her stuff, but yeah, and then we were just throwing up outside. And I feel like that was the most embarrassing thing that I can think of, because the other thing that I was thinking of that I said I wasn't going to say because I was going to take to the grave, I wasn't drunk when that happened. But I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to talk about that. Because that's embarrassing, but like, that didn't happen when I was drunk, so I don't feel like that counts. So, but I was drinking, that's why I say that, but I wasn't drunk, so that doesn't count. Next question. Who is your favorite family member from your boyfriend's side of the family? Totally kidding. So like, there's a lot of favoritism going on here. Who is my favorite sister, my favorite nephew or niece, his favorite side of the family? Like, you guys can't use this against me, okay? Just don't ever use this against me. Back to what I was saying. I don't want this held against me. I don't want anybody coming for me. I don't want to end any, like, just people being angry at my answers. This is how I feel. These are my questions. But I would say that my favorite family member would have to be Miguel and Sonia. Hold on. Bless me. Ghost says bless you. It's not funny. But yeah, I feel like they would be my favorite. I can't choose one or the other. I love them both. I love all of his family, really. But I just feel like they are a favorite. Next question. What is something you hate about your boyfriend? One thing that I can honestly say, and I don't like that, or I hate that he is more of he doesn't do the little things. He's more of like the big, like, buy me jewelry, not flowers, or buy me jewelry, not a back rub. Like, doesn't massage me, doesn't, he rubs my back. He rubs my back. But it's just like, he's more of like, I guess you could say go big or go home type of, I don't know really how to explain it, but like, if I say like, oh, well, you never do, like, I ask for like the little things, like a back rub, a back massage, flowers every once in a while, surprise me with, I'm fat, surprise me with candy. He's come home from the store with like stuff for me. The other day he brought me some Starbucks. It probably wasn't for me, just gave it to me, but it's little things like that. Like, I just like the littler things. You know, doing something for the anniversary, planning a date once in a while, going on like a picnic, which is like not what we do, but it's just like fun to get out of our comfort zone and try different things. So, like, we've never been on a picnic together because that's not what we do and like who we are. But I would like to do that, you know, just like little things, you know, hint, hint, just hint, hint, just saying, just something different. I don't always want jewelry or a car, but you know, just little things. Let's see, the last two, we're down to the last two questions. What is one thing you hate that people do? I hate the way people chew when they're like, I don't like that. That annoys me. What's this one thing? Well, that's one thing, but I can't say attitude because I have an attitude. I can't say attitude for no reason. I mean, I guess the chewing, and there's just rude for no reason. Rude and attitude is not the same thing, but I just don't like when people are rude for no reason. Like, I work at a call center, I take calls, and people give me attitude for no reason, and I'm just like, hey, like, I'm just trying to help you out, you know, like, anyway, that's that. I just don't like the bad vibes, don't like that negative energy. And the biggest lie I told my mom is the last question, and I know my mom watches my channel.